What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay, man. Checking in. Wanted to do a quick video, man, and just discuss something very important to me, which is my journey, my weight loss journey, man. As you guys know, if you've been following me, this is something that I've been struggling with for a while, like my whole life, especially my whole adult life. But I really do think that I have found something that is a good formula for me, and that is 1 meal a day fasting, intermittent fasting, a mixture of the two, if you will. Again, one of the big things about being an over-the-road truck driver is that the perception is that all truck drivers are unhealthy. It's impossible to eat healthy on the road. It's impossible to lose weight. It's impossible to do anything but continue to get bigger than what you were, and that's just what people believe. And I'm here to try to defy that. I've been a local truck driver, which means home every day, for the last 3 years, and it's really not a difference between eating healthy local and eating healthy on the road. I've actually found that it's actually kind of easier on the road, especially if you're moving and you got the miles turning as a truck driver. But when I was local, I thought it was easier, but I guess what ended up happening was it just ended up being so many distractions at home, because just because you're trying to lose weight doesn't mean your loved ones around you trying to lose weight, so they may still eat regular, and you can't force your diet upon them. It just doesn't work like that, or your lifestyle change upon them. And it's just so many factors in why being home every day, as a truck driver, it can be harder than OTR. But OTR is just you and whatever your will is. So if your will is to lose weight, your will is to not eat truck stop food or whatever, it's a lot easier to do it by yourself, because it's just you. You can't blame nobody else for influencing you to eat or whatever. It's just you, yourself, and your will. So I've been back on the road now for about 2 weeks, actually about 12 days. And when I came back out here, I'm not gonna lie to you, that Monday, I think it was like the 22nd of June, I stepped on that scale and I was 405 pounds, right? And for those who have been following my journey, I had got down to like 376 pounds at one point when I did a prolonged water fast back in December of 2019. And I got down to 376. However, like I stated before in some previous videos, with prolonged water fasting, man, it's like once you finish that prolonged water fast, you just go right back to what you was doing, because the prolonged water fast isn't a lifestyle change. It's just kind of a short-term situation that you're doing to detox your body and to lose weight and all that. But once you finish, you now don't really have or know what it is that you want to do, if you know what I'm saying. So you kind of just go back to what you're doing, and that's a lot of things. That's a lot of times what beginners with water fasting experience. Like, they see people who have water fasted for 2-3 days or 2-3 weeks, and they do it and they successful. But the minute you break your fast and you completed it, you lost all the weight, you don't have a lifestyle to go back to. You don't have a plan. You don't have a game plan. You just kind of winging it, and you end up, every time I've seen it, you end up going right back to whatever your weight is, if not more. And that's what happened to me. I got right back up in the 400s. I got all the way back up to like 412 pounds, man. And I had just been struggling with it all of 2020, from January to when I got back up to the weight in January, like late January, early February, up until about, honestly, 2 weeks ago. Like, I just, I kind of would go up and down, but I stayed between that 412 and like 400, honestly, between that 10 pound, that, in between that range. So when I came out on here on the road, man, I came out here with a plan. I said I knew I wasn't going to be able to do no prolonged water fasting. I knew that wasn't sustainable. I've tried so many different things and failed, and I just said, man, let's just make it easy. Let's just do something. So I started just doing 16 hours a day, just water, and just having a meal. Try to make that meal as healthy as I could. If it ended up being like a cheeseburger or something, don't beat myself up. I did 16 hours. The main thing for me was always just making sure that I did that 16 hours at least. You know, if I could do 18 hours, 20 hours, 24, cool. But at least 16 hours, you know what I'm saying? And I have been doing that successfully for the last 12 days, and I'm down to 385. 385, man. I have been weighing myself on the Love's truck scales, and somebody had told me that them joints ain't 100% accurate. Plus, when I weigh myself, I like to weigh myself with no clothes on, you know what I'm saying? So what I end up doing was I went and got the same type of scale that I got at home. Or they shoot fireworks. Happy 4th to the people, whatever, you know, for those who celebrating. And I'm working. But you know, I went and got the same scale that I got at home. I bought it out of Walmart for like $35. It weighs up to 500 pounds. Even though I kind of figured I was out of the 400 range, I still got that just to be safe. You know, I recommend that, you know, for the bigger people. You know, if you're close to, you know, 400 pounds or whatever your weight is close to, don't get a scale that's super close to that, because you want it to be accurate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I recommend it. I'll do another video of the type of scale that I have out here on the road and what I do and how I, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I went and bought that scale. I got on it, 385, man. I only been out here for 12 days, 2 weeks, and I'm already then lost 20 pounds, man. 20 pounds, you know what I'm saying? And that's just a combination of, again, intermittent fasting and 1 meal a day. Sometimes out here I've gone 16 hours. Sometimes I've gone as much as like 30 hours, you know what I'm saying? Like right now I'm actually on my way and doing a 40-hour joint. I probably won't eat until tomorrow afternoon, but even when I eat, like last night, I was like 21 hours into a fast and I ate 2 apples. So technically, you know, I don't think that's enough calories to break a fast, but, you know, technically you can say it is, it ain't. But I mean, really, if you want to look at it in the last 2 days, even though I'm not counting it like that, because I just want to stick by the, you know, guidelines to make it easy on me and be more consistent. But technically in the last 2 days, I've only had 2 apples, you know, as of like 10:41 p.m. and I think the time now is 9:27. So in about another hour and some change, it'll be 48 hours to where I've only had 2 apples, and I feel fine, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna keep this momentum going, man. The beauty of this to me as a truck driver is it's sustainable. That's the main thing in this health world that I've learned, man. I've been trying to lose weight again for a long time. I've got a lot of criticism for it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But what I've learned is sustainability, consistency. Whatever you got to do to be able to keep doing it day after day, do that joint, man. Transition slowly into it. I started off at 16 hours. Now I'm going 40 hours. You know what I'm saying? And after that 40 hours, I'm gonna eat either. I'll probably go in this Walmart, get me some salad stuff. Try to eat me a salad with no meat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of lettuce, tomatoes, green peppers, onions, cucumbers. I'll probably get some croutons, some sunflower seeds, some dressing, and that probably will be it. And I'll just eat that joint. And then after that, probably try to go another 24. The other thing that I do as well, and what I've been doing so far, is I try not to eat 3 hours before I go to bed. So like when I stopped today, it was like 8 o'clock, and I didn't, you know, I didn't really know if I was gonna be asleep by 11. But in case I did, I said, man, you know what? I'm not even gonna eat. So I'm not even gonna eat tonight, which is why I'm gonna go into tomorrow afternoon with the fasting. But I don't eat 3 hours before I lay down. I think that's just a safe thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they say the worst thing you can do is eat and lay on it. You know what I mean? So another thing, because of that, I eat earlier in the day. So I try not to eat after like 5. Try not to eat after 5. What this does is it helps you with the fasting. Because if you don't eat after 5, right? Let's say you go to bed at like 9 o'clock, right? So you eat at 5. Let's say you eat at 4 o'clock, right? As a truck driver, OTR driver, you can make your own schedule. When you at home, it's a little harder because you got to go off the schedule of your 9 to 5 or whatever your work schedule is. So you got to kind of adjust to whatever your work schedule is. But when you out here on the road, let's say you stop eating at 4 o'clock. Stop eating at 4. And this isn't me trying to give nobody advice. This is just trying to give you an idea of what I do and what's been successful for me so far. So please don't take this as me as some type of doctor or physical assistant or nothing like that. I'm just sharing my experience. So anyway, so I stopped eating at 4. Or you eat, you know what I'm saying, 3:30, done by 4. So 4 to 9 is what, 5 hours. When you sleep, you're gonna sleep for what, 8 hours? So 8 plus that, what, 5 is that's 13 hours right there. By the time you wake up, you 13 hours into a fast. So now all you got to do is go 3 hours or 4 hours or however long you want to go. And you know what I mean? And that's what makes it easier. Like, the earlier you eat, the easier it is to carry that fast over into the next day. You just can't eat no more that night. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been finding success in, man. I've been really eating like between, I say, about 12 and 3. You know what I'm saying? 12 and 4, but I try not to eat after 5. So, but that's been working for me. Like I said, the last 2 days I kind of slipped up, but I ate a salad. Last night was the apple. The day before that was the salad, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, you know, for the most part, I try to eat earlier in the day. So, but that's all I got for my peoples, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative to you through my experience. I'm going to keep uploading videos about this because this is more important to me than any check I could ever make, any company I could ever work for or whatever. My health is my wealth. And I really feel confident about the momentum I have right now. I've had a lot of ups and downs with this, but I really do feel like this is it, because I don't see me stopping this no time soon. With the water fasting, it was like it was only a matter of time. With the dry fasting, I can't even do dry fasting. For me, it's bad for my kidneys with my kidney disease, so I can't even touch that. But with this, I can see me doing this for a long time, and I'm gonna keep making the videos for y'all, and we gonna see what happens, man. You know what I mean? So as always, you already know what it is, man. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking, man. I check y'all next video. I'm gone.